Never mind that sound. Just a greedy little something that wants more.
There it is, guys. Mr. Happy. That's today's build. This is our assistant, Ozzy. He's gonna be helping putting it together. It's our security. So Mr. Happy, very big box. 14.65 kilograms, however many pounds that is. Contents one piece. Like I said, very large box. We're going to be putting this prop together. I've never put this one together before. Mr. Happy. And when this is completed, we're going to put everything, we're going to disassemble him, put them all back together, and he will be on eBay. For anyone that is interested in watching this video within a short period after the video goes live on YouTube, you will be able to go on eBay and look for him. We're going to list him at 99 cents with no reserve, plus shipping, because it's a large box. I don't know what this will cost UPS, but it will be listed in the eBay title. But yeah, let's get this open. Let's get him, see if we can get him built. And how big is Mr. Happy going to be when we get him put together? Well, got another box. I'm not even going to take this box out of this box. Why? Why should we do it? Well, let's see if we can get her open. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's a hand. Lots of big parts. Oh, yeah. Oh, what are these? Shoes? Oh, we got some big shoes. Look at those. Oh my gosh. Okay, that won't stay open. Okay. There you go. Okay, so the other major challenge, right? For me, not for the buyer, but mostly for me, is going to be putting this thing back in the box. So I'm going to be taking pictures as I unpack all of these components so I can remember exactly how they go back in, so that hopefully I can put everything back exactly the way it is here. And whoever is the lucky winner of the auction can receive it exactly like this. It's not going to be used or displayed for Halloween or anything. We're just going to be putting it together, making sure everything works, and then putting it back in the box, sealing it, and off to eBay. Mr. Happy will go. Let's get going here. All right, that's it. Box is empty. I think I've documented as well as possible the order of all the parts coming out, so when I put them back I can just reverse that process based on the pictures I took. In theory, right? These are all the parts basically. I'm going to take a look. I have no idea how they go together yet. That's what the instructions are for. We did find the instructions under there, which is the most important item probably. Looks like a lot of these are zip tied together, I think, so they don't fly around during shipping. So I'll have to put some of these, get some zip ties and put some of these back together the same way. Save the bags so I can put everything back together properly. Got a couple of legs here dangling from some sort of a thing. Different parts. And some cool parts. Look at that, yeah! That's it though. Save these two pieces here, put them together. Those are all the parts. Surprisingly, they turn into Mr. Happy, so time to get to work. All right, so far pretty straightforward. We've got a couple of these support poles and put onto the base. Shoes slide down the poles. We wrapped the legs with these foam type deals that just go around. And everything is pretty easy so far, no tools or anything. You've got these little snap pins that just snap together for everything so far. So let's take a look at the instructions. Next is just going to be, see, we finished this, got the legs on. Now it looks like I'm just putting the pants on. I think the pants, and then this gear piece here, which I think it's this one here. Let's see. All these are labeled part F. Yeah, part F. And then this ring piece that I've found already, that G. So we'll put that together. We'll see what it looks like as soon as I get that done next. So I must be doing something wrong, or there must be a slit that I'm missing, because see, I can't pull the pants down, because if I do, there are these support wires that attach up here for stabilization. So if I pull those down, those pants aren't going to go down because of that wire there that attaches, that I attached up here inside there. So we need to look at the instructions and see what I'm doing wrong. There are these little wires that attach to there. So it appears you're supposed to put the pants on and then attach these supports after the pants are already on. So there you go. I did something out of order, and you don't want to do that. But there must be some slits or some holes there. If there's not, I'll make a hole in the pants to get those to go through. I don't know. We'll take a look. You know what? I totally think these would fit me. Oh my God. Yes. Check me out. These would totally fit me. I could go down. I could go out at night wearing these things, and yeah, I think I would get a lot of attention. I can find the slot that this plugs into with one hand, and with this hand I'm trying to line this up. Like I said, there's no hole there. You just need to get this, kind of get some slack in the material and the foam, and then line this up. All right, seems like it might kind of put a hole in the pants, but this just goes in a little bit and then it secures. Okay, see, there it is, it's in there. And there's the foam. So that's attached. You won't see it from the front. It'll look fine. This is the back. You won't see it from the front. So that one's in. Let's see if we can get the other one attached. And just kind of line it up. Sometimes you gotta wing it on some of these props if you're unsure about the directions. But there's no hole, so it doesn't tell you to do that. Cat's trying to get up here to see what's going on. Okay. Well, you know, I think that's stable. Maybe not. This one fell out. This is weird. Yeah, I might have to put a slit in the pants on the back side here to get this. They sure don't show you how to do this in the instructions. Some things they don't show you. All right, we're going to improvise. I think I'm going to put a slit there for this. It doesn't have to be a big hole. So there's going to be a hole punched for this pipe to get through on this side and then on this side, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so I just put my hand in here, found the slot right where that pipe needs to go through, and just punched a hole right here with the screwdriver. Very small hole, just probably, I think, big enough for this. So now I can feed this through. In theory. Where'd the hole go? All right, time out while I look for the hole. All right, I searched for 5 minutes. The hole literally disappeared. There is no hole, even though I just made a hole. So that's irritating. I will make another hole. Okay, hole made. You guys saw me. The hole is here. Look. I don't know how the hole disappeared the first time, but we have a new hole. Now, I'm not going to lose it. I don't know how that disappeared because I could see this hole. The other one literally is gone. Am I a magician? The hole disappeared again, guys. You're watching this firsthand. There it is. Wow. This should not be that difficult. I'm just putting a piece of metal tubing through a hole in fabric. It's in! Okay, watch yourself. Okay. Now, in here, we find the reciprocal slot. It's easier to do when you can see it. There it is! I'll spare you me trying to punch a hole in this side and hooking this guy up. Here's the other support one. I'm going to punch the hole through. We'll get this side done. Okay, part F. Whatever this thing is here. Part F is going on next. This one's just pretty straightforward. In theory, goes down, goes over these snap pins. And that one's on. This one, there we go. Pin's not fully coming through, but yeah. Okay, pretty much on there. Here we go. There it is. Whatever that does, we don't know yet. All right, so piece G, which is this ring with a couple of these little pins welded on, whatever. It's just this little round frame that's supposed to fill out his belly when the gown goes on, I guess. You'll note, you say, well, does it go this way or does it go this way? Because one side sticks out, one side doesn't stick out. They were a little smart on this at least because one of these pins is thicker than the other pin. So you'll know if it doesn't go in there, it's the other way around. So it goes there, this goes here. Not sure. Some of these parts are a little flimsy sometimes, so you don't want to force it too much, but I think that's good enough right there. All right, so this is the step I'm on now. Looks kind of scary. We're going to take this big piece here and with this control box and this frame and all this, I don't know what this plastic piece is, but it's attached. You leave it there. We're going to be doing that next, attaching it to the top of that pole there. I'm 5'9", so here we go. All right, trying to pick this up. So here's the adapter. Feed this down through the pants, plug it in up here. Make a friend there. All right, so another glitch I found in the instructions, unless I'm just doing something wrong, guys, but I can't come up with another way to do it. If you guys know or figured out another way to do this, and I'm just too dense to figure it out, put it in the comments down below. But it says to pull the pants up over the hip ring. So I started to do that, but then, of course, I had made holes so that these could plug in here right into the holes that they go into. And when I had these connected, of course I can't pull the pants up because it's attached. So I had to remove these two support beams so that I'm able to pull these pants up over this ring here. So, you know, but they told you to do this first. So we're gonna pull the pants up, get them over the hip ring, they call it, and then we will use our trusty screwdriver to make two more small holes and attach these support rods into the interior plugs where they go to support the base. So just a note. All right, so here it is. I got one side done, attached, and there is the hole in the pants, very minimal. If you can find the hole, if you're the one that buys this and purchase it, good luck for you. It's hard to find the holes. I just use a screwdriver and punch a small hole through. But yeah, there you go. See, look, this is in there. This is sturdy. It's plugged into the slot where it goes. There we go. The pants are up around the hip thing. This part's there. You got to do that part though, because this stabilizes it. He'll fall over if he's plugged in and he's animated. You don't have these support things done. So I got to do this one still, and we'll move on. Next steps. What do you think, guys? Yeah, I could be a clown. I could totally wear this with those pants. If the prop doesn't work out, this is my costume. This is pretty sweet. All right, let's try to get this on Mr. Happy here. All right, we got Mr. Happy's arm and his lollipop. So we got to feed this through the sleeve somehow. And there's these little hooks, and these just basically just sink into a couple of slots up here on his shoulder. I think a blind person would have just as much luck doing this as I would, because you have to visualize in your mind what's going on. I opened this up here in the front, took a peek, just to see what the angle is. It's like trying to plug in a socket in pitch black darkness when you don't know where it is. Oh, I did it! Yes! That's kind of, it's not hard to do, it's just, it's like fumbling around in the dark until it just, find out. Okay. There he is, check that out. Get a better sense from over here, let's see, of how far that hand sticks out. That's pretty cool. So there it is. All right, we're making progress. That is cool. Check out Mr. Happy's. His hair's kind of wonky. It's kind of like my hair. If I grew it out, that's what I would look like. And I did it blue. All right, we're putting Mr. Happy's coming to life now. Oh crap, we gotta plug these wires in, don't we? He's got these wires hanging out. Okay. Coming along. I did the other arm. It's just the same thing. Feed it through there, go there. It goes around behind his back because he's holding something. You'll see in a minute. There we go. Now he looks much better. There's his collar. It just Velcros around in the front. There is the sensor. Obviously, whoever buys it can remove that little R. It won't be noticeable pretty much hardly at all. Yeah, Mr. Happy's coming along. There's a little mini Mr. Happy's over there. See, he's got something behind his back here, but we're not there yet. And that collar Velcros together, and then there's a spot to Velcro it to the back of his neck as well. Very cool detailing. Did his eye just move? Oh man, that freaked me out. I think his eye just moved, legit. Alright guys, did I tell you before that I'm not a professional at building these guys? And this is the first time I built him. Obviously, so I jumped from step 4 to step 7 because I was just looking and I said, okay, do this, build this, look at this. Then I looked, step 4, step 7. What happened to 5 and 6? Oh, they're down here. So we did it out of order. So we'll see how that makes a difference. I think maybe it might not make a difference, but I'm not positive yet. We're going to find out. So now basically, I'm not going to go through all the details here, but I'm going to build. We're attaching the kiddo here to this base right over here and the legs. And then we're putting in all these pieces of the cage, which is just these pipes here. Everything just snaps together. And then we put this cage on the back, and Mr. Happy has his captured child that he's holding behind his back. So let me put that cage together, and then I'll give you an update here. All right, guys, he's looking awesome. Mr. Happy, only one more step to go. We got most of the cage done. A note that these cage bars, they thread through the hands. It's a very tight fit, so you gotta kind of hold the hand with one hand, and then I did not try threading the bars down. I threaded them up from the bottom of the hands because it was very tight and you had to kind of tweak the hand, push on the hand a little bit to get that bar to go through. So that's just a heads up, but we just have one more step, obviously. Put this top on the cage, and then we'll be able to fire this baby up, see what he can do. All right, just gonna try to attach this top of this cage. This is all one piece. Attach this to the top of those bars, line that up. And for this part, I put a step ladder over here because, yeah, he is that tall. He's very tall. There's a hole only on one side. So if your snap pin isn't aligned with these holes there, you're not going to be able to snap this in. So I've got to realign one of those, and then we'll be good to go. Give you a quick walk around tour of the fully assembled Mr. Happy. Oh man, that's scary. The detail is pretty good. Those eyes. And he's got his victim back here in the cage. She's holding on and screaming. Pretty cool detail. He's holding on to the cage back here. Too bad her feet weren't more detailed, but that's okay. You can't do everything. The rest of it is pretty dang detailed. That is a big prop.
Never mind that sound. Just a greedy little something that wants more. I can hardly believe them. This candy is so sweet. Happy Halloween. Candy, I have some candy for you. So sickeningly sweet, I know you cannot resist. Trick or treat, my little ones. I have the one thing that all children want. All the candy their mean parents refuse to give them. Come a little closer and keep your eyes on the prize. What's wrong with that?